The crisis in Korea started in the closing of World War II, when the control over South Korea was given to the Allies. On 25th of June, the North Korean army crossed over the 38th parallel into South Korea and moved towards the capital, Seoul. The city fell in less than a week, and North Korean forces continued their drive towards Port Busan. The Liberal government of Australia, led by Prime Minister Rob Menzies, immediately responded to the UN's resolution by offering military assistance. 17,000 Australians served in the Korean War between 1950 and 1953. They only suffered 339 deaths and 1,200 wounded. Australia's contribution included the 77th Squadron of the RAAF and the 3rd Battalion Royal Australian Regiment, also known as 3RA. When 3RA arrived in Busan, the North Korean movement had been halted, and their army was in full retreat. The UN commander, General MacArthur, was given permission to follow them into North Korea. 3RA moved north as part of the invasive force and fought their first major battle near the North Korean capital, Pyongyang. Australian troops participated in two major battles in 1951. On the afternoon of the 22nd of April, Chinese forces attacked the Kapyong Valley and forced South Korean and New Zealand troops into retreat. Other UN troops, including Australians, were ordered to halt the attack. After a night of fighting, during which their positions were overrun, the Australians recaptured their positions and stalled the Chinese advance, at a cost of only 32 men killed and 53 wounded. For their contribution to this action, 3RA was awarded a US presidential citation. The second major battle for the Australians was Operation Commando, an attack against the Chinese-held area in a bend over the Imogene, a river that crosses the 38th parallel just above Seoul. Here, the Commonwealth Division, and including the Australians, had two key objectives: Hill 355 and 317. The attack began on the 3rd of October, and after 5 days of fighting, the Chinese withdrew. 20 Australians were killed and 89 were wounded during the fight. The whole purpose of the Australian Army joining the Korean War was to stop the Communist North Korea trying to overrun and take over South Korea. Australia's 3rd Regiment, 3RA, was so crucial as it stopped the Korean forces' advance and regained lost ground that was taken by the Communists.